Welcome back to Minecraft. Now, I took a week off last week because I was travelling, so I was unable to record anything or post anything. You probably noticed that I've been trying to do a video a week. I know that there are people out there who do videos, like 4 videos a week or whatever, but I'm not going to do that. Purely because I don't want to like dry myself out on Minecraft again, so I'm trying my hardest to just do as many as I feel comfortable with for now, and eventually I might go up. But I think for now, considering how small my audience is, I think the amount that I'm doing now is perfectly fine. So yeah, we'll just keep doing it this way. Now I've done a few things offline. I'll quickly show you them first. The first thing is just down here. Obviously, you know that I'm. Oh god. I panic every time I hear that fire noise. I panic. I think that my base is on fire. But anyway, you all know that I'm kind of using this as a mineshaft type thing. Oh Christ! Don't blow up. Okay, good. Whew. Anyway, like I was saying, you know that I've been using this as a mineshaft. You see I started digging out down here. This is level 11. The reason is because it's just above the lava level. If I was any lower than that, this would cause a huge problem because lava would be everywhere, but you can still get diamonds from this. I've only dug out this little section here so far, and I found a bunch of diamonds, and obviously I've went down over there and found a bunch of diamonds as well. It helps that I have this Fortune 2 pickaxe, because obviously it gives you more diamonds every time, and redstone I guess, every time you mine it. Oh, and coal. So I am getting a bunch of diamonds from it. I think I actually have almost 2 stacks of diamonds now, compared to the just over half a stack we've had previously, so that's pretty good. I checked on the slime chunk finder type thing, you know, the web browser thing, and apparently just here, like starting around here and going this way, is a slime chunk. But so far there's no slimes been spawning down here, and apparently it goes all the way across here, so I'm guessing that this part is a little bit of the slime chunk as well. Is there anything, like, is there a certain parameter that I need to meet for them to spawn or something? Because it would be really cool if I could get a slime chunk down here. I'm pretty sure that they can spawn at level 11, so I'm not too sure what's going on. Maybe I just need to dig out a lot more in this direction and then they'll start spawning. It would be really cool if I could get them, because I could use a lot of, you know, slime blocks and stuff, because they do help with piston stuff, and obviously in the future, the distant future, because the redstone stuff takes me a long time to work out because I'm not very good at it. I'll probably start using that type of stuff. But whilst we're down here, I'm going to grab some of this. Hang on, let me get my water bucket just to make sure that we don't mess with lava. I need a bunch of obsidian to make an ender chest, which I'll talk about in a little bit. So another thing I wanted to quickly show you is I've done a little bit more work up here. As you can see, I put loads of vines everywhere and stuff like that. It looks actually pretty damn cool now, I think. I don't think I want to edit this much more than it already is. I think I might, because what I've done here is, if you can see here, this one isn't going any further down. The reason is because I put some string here, which is stopping it from growing, and it's kind of invisible. You can't really notice it if you don't know that it's there. In fact, I can't even see at all right now, so it is pretty good. I think I'll probably do that on some of these, especially ones that come from right at the top that go down. Actually, I don't think there is any. Well, I'll probably do it for this one here. Not that it really matters because we do have these signs down here, but I don't know. I think it looks really cool and really abandoned and unused. There is one more thing that I need to show that's happened offline, but for this we're going to need you. What are you looking like right now? Ooh, not very good. Let's get a few leather and just quickly repair it. I don't want to waste this. Right, so let's see how much leather this is going to take now. 20 leather. What? Oh no, it's not going to take 20 leather, it's going to take... Okay, that's fine. For some reason I thought that said it's going to take 20 leather then. But yeah, we're going to need you. Let me just put this leather back. Oh, you can see I've also sorted this out as well. There's not much stuff in here. We'll talk about that in a bit. Oh, we need more rockets though. I don't think I have that much. No, I don't really have that much gunpowder left. I think what I'm going to do is, I know that Iskal just built a creeper farm. I think I'm going to kind of try to do that myself. I don't know where. Probably just over the ocean biome that's literally in this direction behind our base. But it would be good to get a bunch of these, which we are going to need. I'll just use this many for now. There we go. Try to save these as much as I can, because it's probably going to be a while until we get any more gunpowder. So we need that. We also need our emeralds. Where are you? Oh, there you go. That's how many diamonds I have now as well. Oh, Christ, we have more obsidian in here. We also got a bunch more lapis. Where are my emeralds? Okay, they're my emeralds. And let me just put this obsidian with that obsidian. Okay, so let's put you on. There we are. Got some paper, got some emeralds. Don't really think I need anything else. Actually, yes I do. Take a stack of books. Okie dokie, let's go. If you haven't guessed by now, we're flying over to the village. I should have said that. You'll see why in a second. Okay, we're at the village. I can just... Oh, Jesus. Damn it. I thought I was going to do like a cool landing then, but I completely failed. Anyway. So, you can see that we have a lot more villagers now. In my time that I have not been recording or anything, I've just kind of left this on whilst I'm doing other things on my computer. You know, I normally stand up here and just look down, turn my sound off and just leave it on. And finally, after, I don't even know how many months now, of trying to get a mending book, we finally have a villager that sells mending books. It is for the, I think this is the most expensive price for a mending book, but I don't care, it's still a mending book. It's still a very easy way to get them. It doesn't take too long to get 30 emeralds. It's just a case of me going back and forth and spamming paper and stuff like that in order to get them, and obviously rotten flesh, which is actually pretty easy for me to get now. So yeah, we do have some mending books. I want to try and see what else he sells. Oh Jesus, I shouldn't have done that. Uh-oh. Yeah, I want to see what else he sells. But I don't know if I've got enough materials for him to trade that far ahead. Actually, I can do some books here to get another emerald. There we go. Hopefully that'll upgrade him again. The reason I'm doing this is because sometimes they have the same book at the end than they did at the start. You know what I mean? Like, right now he might have mending at the end just to... I don't know why. And it might be cheaper. It might be a cheaper version of mending that he has as his last book. So I just want to check what he has. So he has respiration. Ooh, it's actually relatively okay, right? Because I was actually planning to go to the ocean thingy today. I've already got a respiration book, and respiration is not that important because all you need to do is just place a torch really quick underwater, right in front of you, and then it'll quickly refill your breathing, and then that's it. So it's not too bad. Let's place one more so we get more glass, and hopefully that will unlock his next enchantment. In order to get his last one, I'm probably gonna have to do this, which I don't have enough. I don't have enough diamonds for, not diamonds, emeralds for right now. But anyway, whilst we're here, we're gonna get one mending book. Sorry. There we go. Finally, a mending book. That took far too long to get. Oh, he upgraded. Cool. So now we can see what his last book was. So it's respiration and efficiency 2. Alright, not too bad. Don't care about that. The only thing we really care about here is the mending book, which we have one of them right now. And we're back. So I want to get the leather just to repair it. I also want to get... I want to take it off for one. I also want to get the breaking books if we've got any good ones, or breaking 3. Which I'm sure we have. Yep, there we go. Breaking. Oh, we have a fortune 3 book as well. I might put that on a pickaxe at some point. Just check what else we've got. I've got a bunch of underwater ones here, which I'm going to apply to some armor in a second. Hopefully I've got enough levels. I think I should have. Alright, so let's just quickly fully repair that. There we go. So I think I can put the mending and the unbreaking into one book. Yeah. And then I can put the elytra in there and put the mending and unbreaking on it. And it costs 37. Holy Christ. Okay, well, that's not too much of an issue. So I'm going to have to go to the... I'll go to the pigman farm because it's closer for now. And get that sorted, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so the moment of truth. Let's put the elytra in there, and we'll put the mending and unbreaking in there. 37, and we've got it. I don't know what to name this. I don't think I'll name it anything really. I might just name it Cape. I don't know. Or Kryptonian Cape, because, you know, Superman. Yeah, I'm naming it Kryptonian Cape. I know that this is probably really sad. Krypton is the planet that Superman was born on that got destroyed with his parents along with it. So yeah, and obviously my skin is Superman, so I'm having a cape from there. Cool. So Kryptonian Cape, mending and unbreaking 3 looks good. Costs 38, I have 40, and we're done. Cool, so we finally have a mending and unbreaking elytra. Finally. That took a long time to get. It's kind of funny because I watched some of the hermits, and I've been watching Iskall lately because I like the way he builds things. And he just finds mending villagers like all the time, like straight away. It's annoying. I saw him find it and I was like, I've been looking for months. How has he found it so quickly? But I don't know, I guess it's just pure luck. And maybe because there's so many people using villagers on that server, the Hermitcraft server, they just kind of... that there's more chance of it being spawned because the amount of villagers being breeded or something. I have no idea, it's just kind of annoying. Anyway, so what we're going to do now is, because we have an elytra that can be easily repaired and I don't have to worry about it, and it's got unbreaking, so it's going to last a lot longer. We're going to go back to the ocean temple and at least go into it. And I found out, which is something that I had no idea existed, is that in these ocean temples there are rooms that have sponges in them. Now I remember sponges from back when Minecraft was in the browser. When the game used to just be free, it was in a browser and it was just creative mode. And the sponges actually did what sponges do normally in there. And then I thought that was the last time I ever saw them. I did know that they were back in the game, but I only thought you could cheat them in. But no, you can get them from these ocean temples. So we're going to go and get them, as many as we can. Bring them back, put them in the furnaces to dry them out. And then at some point we can go back and just start draining all the water out of the ocean temple and collecting the stuff there. So yeah, we've got Depth Strider. I'm only going to use one Depth Strider for now. We're going to use Respiration and Aqua Affinity. We'll save this Depth Strider for another time. But that should be good. I do need a bunch more levels though, so I'm going to have to go back and get more levels. Let's see. I don't want to take Diamond Armor with me. I'm going to take Iron. Okay, so I'm all enchanted up here. We have the Respiration and Aqua Affinity on the helmet. For some reason I thought you had to put Aqua Affinity on a pickaxe, but it turns out you can do it on a helmet, so I just put them both on here. Obviously we have the Mending and Unbreaking Kryptonian Cape. We have Protection 3 on the Iron Leggings and Depth Strider 3 on the Iron Boots. And then I also put Efficiency 3 on the pickaxe and Sharpness and Fire Aspect on the sword, just to boost us along a little bit. The last thing I want to do here is make an ender chest, just so when we get there I can put this stuff down, put the ender chest down and put my elytra and, well, the elytra and the map inside it so I don't lose them if I die. There's one more rocket, and there it is, I can see it. Cool, so it's not too far away. We are going to... Oh, actually, do I want to land in the water here? For some reason I could still use my elytra underwater then. I think there is land just over this side, isn't there? Yeah, cool. Okay, so we're all set up here. I have wrote the coordinates down for this area, so if we do ever lose that map for some strange reason, it's going to be very easy to get back here. Looking at this, it is about 1,000 blocks in each direction away from the village. So what we're going to do here is just basically dig straight down from there on the top bit, hopefully without these plebs doing anything to me. There are a lot of them, holy Christ. That's the main entrance down there, but we're not going to use that. Oh, damn it. Hopefully this doesn't take too long to get down. That's going to hurt. Damn it. Leave me alone. Crap. Yeah, this is going to take a while. Oh, Christ, there's a big guardian dude in there. So I don't know how I'm going to do this. So it turns out I had to go through the front of this entire thing. I kind of just rushed in. I swam straight down, rushed in, because this mining fatigue thing does not go away. It just keeps coming back, so you can't really do anything with blocks. Okay, I think I found him. Pretty sure this is the guy that's causing the problems here. So let's kick his ass. I figured out that when his fins things come out like this and you hit him, you get hit as well. So I'm just kind of running around this, clearing these guardians out as best as I can until this mining fatigue runs out. I'm hoping that that's it now, that the mining fatigue will not come back, because I'd really like to get them sponges. It doesn't look like there's much loot in here other than sponges and the stuff you get from these guys, really. Oh, this dude doesn't want to die. Oh, I'm hitting him with... I'm an idiot. I was hitting him with torches, that's why he's not dying. There we go, now he's dead. Yeah, the thing that you get from these mostly is the crystals and the shards. I'm not sure if you get anything else from them. I've got a feeling they're respawning though. We have 22 seconds left. It just comes back. It's because there's another one right here. How many of these are there? Back away from that. Get our healing back. There we go. Okay, now I am hoping he was the last one. Pretty sure the entrance was around here somewhere. I can't remember. I don't know how I've got so lost. Yeah, the entrance is... Wait. Okay, yeah, I do think the entrance is around here. I recognise this. I keep saying that, but it's because the entire thing looks so similar. It's difficult to figure out where you are. The layout of this is probably extremely easy for anyone who knows what they're doing, but I have no idea what I'm doing, so... Wait, is that... I think that was it, right? I'm pretty sure I just saw something that resembled an entrance. Finally, we found the entrance. Okay, so yeah, I did recognise this area because we have passed it. Right. Okay, so at least I know where that is. Let me... I've got 5 seconds left. Please don't fatigue me again. Yes! Okay, we killed all the big guys. Finally. I kind of feel like we need to kill these dudes, though. So that I can safely get stuff from here. In fact, can we just dig this? Oh, that was quick. I've got... Oh, is it gold? Don't tell me it's just gold. Is it really just gold blocks? Is that it? Oh my word. Please don't be just gold blocks. Our reward is gold blocks. Well, no. I guess we get all these cool... These cool blocks here are all pretty nice, I guess. This pick actually mines faster whilst you're underwater. Guardians, get out of the boat. Jesus. There we go. Right, let me just get away from this mess for a second. Alright, so we've got a bunch of blocks just to have a look at them. Gold blocks, whatever, I guess. A couple of sponges, and I guess these crystals. I guess the crystals are for the lights, and these are for blocks. Something like that. Yeah, I know you shoot me. But now we're gonna go back into there and find, or go to the sponge room, because I'm pretty sure they all have sponge rooms in them. I did find one of them, so we'll just have to trace our way back. But I'm just gonna dig into the top this time, which should be easier. Alright, so we're in at the top, and it's dark again, so I'm gonna have to readjust the brightness again, I guess, in the editing. But I'm gonna just take a bunch of these blocks because they're a relatively cool colour, I think, right? I don't know what I can use them for. Probably cannot use them in my base. But I think it would just be a good idea to take them. So I think it was around here somewhere, right? Yep, there we go. So let's see how long it takes. It's not too bad to collect these. I don't know if this is the only room that has them in, but this was the only room I found whilst I was rushing through it, so it may just be the only room that has them. Seems to be a pocket of air up this corner, which is good, I guess. Alright, so we're out of there. Could not find any other sponge room, unfortunately. I don't know if they only have one in there, or if I'm just an idiot and I couldn't find it, but I went around pretty much everything that I could go around in there and I couldn't find it. We did, however, get 31 sponges, which I think is pretty good. They're going to be very useful for if we ever want to clear an area out. Like, you know, just like an area of water if we need to build something in there, because they are pretty good and you can reuse them. At the moment this is a wet sponge and you just put it in the furnace to dry it and it'll work. So we're going to put all the blocks that we got in here. We did get quite a few cool blocks and these new materials here, and put the sponges in there as well. But for now we're going to put our Electra back on. Don't really need the map. Going to take these obviously. And everything else can stay in this chest for now. I think I will leave this chest here. I'm going to leave the ender chest here. Just with the stuff in it. Just so if we ever do come back here, we have an ender chest with our stuff in that we can just finish off mining the materials off in there. Because I do like the way that at least the lights look inside it. So we will grab them eventually. Cool, so we're home. We did a lot of flying then. And this hardly went down, so this is going to last a very long time. But I'm going to put this in here. Still got all our blocks in there, which is pretty cool. Start drying these out just to have them for the future. Quickly sort my inventory out because it is a bit of a mess right now. I do need a lot more iron because I am pretty low at the moment. And we'll take our... Oh, we just got a bit of XP, I guess, for putting stuff in there. So it kind of healed that a bit, the Kryptonian cape. I need to move these so you can actually see the name of it. But yeah, that was a pretty good run, or whatever you want to call it. We will mess about with these at some point, but I don't need to use them right now. Obviously, they just, as soon as you place them in water, it removes a bunch of water around it. But we're going to leave this episode here for now. We've done quite a bit today. Cannot believe I finally found a mending villager. That's like one of the top things. It's like one of the top things I've wanted, and now we have it, so that's pretty good. So I'm going to have to do a lot of emerald farming, and I want to get about 3 or 4 of them ready for, you know, like, I want to get a really good pickaxe, because our best one at the moment is this one, and I want to get a better one than that. I would really like efficiency 5 on breaking 3 and mending, and that'll be our main pickaxe. So if you have any suggestions for anything, if you have any suggestions for this slime thing that I want, the slime chunk thing that I want to happen down here, because apparently this is a slime chunk, but they're just not spawning. If you have any suggestions as to why they're not spawning, or if I need to do something else, then please let me know. Other than that, I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.